Hello everyone and welcome back to another organization video. You guys seem to love these just as much as I do putting them together. So here's a brand new one for you all. And in today's video, it's going to be all about garage organization and organization ideas and the such. So we will be using new products to get this going, and my husband will actually be helping me a lot because we do have to do some screwing into the walls and a little bit more of the heavy duty things. And the star of this project is Flexi Mounts, and a big thank you to them for actually sponsoring today's video and making this possible. I will be sharing a little bit more about them later on, but for now I hope you guys enjoy all of the organization ideas, and this serves you well if you're looking to organize your own garage. And let's go ahead and get started. So the thing that prompted this whole organization project was honestly this shoe rack situation here, because if you've been around here for a while, you might know that we do not wear shoes inside the house. So we leave our most used shoes by the door, and the little shelf that we had for a couple years now, we've obviously outgrew it, and besides that, it also was just simply falling apart. With the slightest movement, the rails would just pop off and everything would come tumbling down. So I was over it, and I decided to look for another shoe rack that we could use in this space. And then that led to another thing and another thing, and then quickly this turned into a full garage organization project. So I'm going to finish setting this up, and then on a different day we are going to come back and just start clearing out the space, moving as many items away as we can, sweeping the floors, and just starting off with a clean slate. But before that, let me show you guys a quick overview of what the garage situation was and what it looked like. As you can tell, there's a lot of clutter everywhere, and we are going to just have to declutter some things, get rid of them, and then better organize the things that we decide to keep. The first products that I will be using are these white 18-gallon totes, as well as these wreath containers. And as usual, I will try to link as many of the products down below in the description box, so if you are looking for them, make sure to check that out.
It's like we're running away, and we can't stay in our beds all day, 'cause we both deserve it all.
As you can probably tell, these wreath containers are actually Christmas containers, or they're meant for the Christmas wreaths, but I went ahead and grabbed some extra ones. That way I can switch out my seasonal wreaths. That way they are protected and there's no need to buy new ones or anything like that.
We got no plans for the day. Let's stay inside and play video games. No, 'cause we both deserve this time. All work, no play. It's like we're running away, and we can't stay in our
So in order to make the best use of our vertical space with this shelf, my husband is actually going to measure and move around the shelf so that we can fit as many of these white containers in here while also making sure they are functional. Now I am moving on to the top of this cabinet that we've had for a couple of years now, and I have a box up here with all of the spare items when they built the house, so extra light bulbs and also like the little crystals that hang from our light fixtures in case they break someday. Then we have, you know, the spare ones to replace them with, and just things like that that belong to the house. So I'm going to go ahead and put these all together into this bin and label it so we know where they are.
Reboot, I'm cold red, my service automated, like data running through my veins. Got you distracted, subconscious overloaded. Careful, don't pull the cord on me. No time to stay around. Keep walking till you get out of my face. Regrets, restricted access. I'm used to fly to get up, yeah. Discharging, I'm gonna waste my time with someone slowing me down. So high, I'm floating, I'm shining in my prime. Start rolling over, 'cause you can't take my crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground.
If you know, you know, but living down here in Texas, there's a ton of mosquitoes, so we are stocked up on mosquito repellent and all of that. But anyways, moving on, my husband is going to be installing like this pegboard, or I'm not sure what you call this, but one of these tool organization sorters. That way he doesn't have like wrenches and screwdrivers and everything just laying out, and it's easier to find them when we need them. And as I continue to go through items and put them into the bins and declutter some things, he's going to just go around the garage and start mounting the organization products we are going to use.
Even if I try to play it cool, I keep a circle back to what I do. I crash
recurring theme throughout this whole organization process, and that is that we are trying to clear off the space on the floor as much as possible. So trying to get things up on the wall and just make use of our vertical space. That way we're not running into things, stepping on items, and just having cluttered floors. So on the side of these cabinets, we actually drilled these racks here to give us extra space to organize things. These are meant or usually used in the pantry, but I thought they would work great in here, and I just need to fix it up a little bit because they've actually been on for quite a while now, but they have gotten cluttered, so I'm just sorting through things and organizing a bit more.
In and out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times.
Here I am going through our assortment of gift bags that we have just accumulated over the years and just for some reason held on to. I know I like to keep a couple of them on hand, but this is just excessive amount. But this made me curious. Do any of you keep gift bags on hand, or do you simply just purchase them when you need them? Let me know down in the comments. But here you guys will see that I actually found money in one of these cards. I guess I had just put them away with the gift bags and did not even realize it was from my past birthday, and I'm glad I actually went through them and not just threw these away, because I would have just thrown away $50. So I'm glad I found them. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if I am the only one that holds on to gift bags or if you are on the same bus with me.
I'm fed up with changes. Come pick me up, cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah, I just see your face where.
So now that my husband has mounted this rack on the wall, I'm going to start organizing with it. And this is typically not what they are used for, especially these long hooks, but it worked out perfectly for the scooters. And that's what I like to do when I'm purchasing organization systems. I try to think outside of the box beyond what is shown in the picture, because like for instance, this one, it was displayed as being used for rakes and shovels and all that kind of stuff for like gardening or tools, power tools. But in this case, I used it for kids' toys, and it worked perfectly, allowing us to remove them from off of the floor and hang them up out of the way while making it still super easy to access them. And the same thing applies for this rack that we are hanging. We were able to move the hooks off to the sides and place them directly where the holes of this rack were. And because this strip of track was adjustable, we were also able to leave this section and put it a little bit higher so that we could accommodate for this. We also went ahead and placed the strip of foam so that it wouldn't be hitting against the wall and just creating scratches or potentially going into the drywall.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. Keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do.
The next product that my husband will be working on installing is actually from FlexiMount, and it's funny that we had bought these shelves a few months ago not knowing that now I would be working with them. So when they did reach out to work with me, I already had previous experience to what their products look like and how they functioned, and I absolutely love these shelves. At the time when we originally bought these, we only installed the top shelf and put the other shelf off to the side, but now it is time to get it installed as well so that we can make use of the vertical space and get some of these cars and the such off of the floor.
Strangers when you stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now.
So these under the shelf hooks work for many purposes, but in my case I pretty much had everything off of the floor already, so I just used it to hang the charger for the electric car. But these are perfect to hang things underneath the shelf, and this leads me into the next organization product that we will be installing, and FlexiMount was nice enough to send this to us, and it is their overhead garage lift, which again helps maximize the vertical space, and you can easily organize your garage essentials from bottom to top because this has a vertical lift height of 9 feet, so you can lift things easily off of the floor, and it just makes for easy access to them as well because you can raise it and then you can lower it once you do need to grab something. And obviously it helps maximize garage space by saving that space down on the floor because this is a 4x4 foot platform, so it creates that extra storage space in the air, literally, and it has a 300-pound capacity, so you can stuff this thing and it will securely stay in place as this is constructed with high quality for safety and durability. So if you would like to check it out, I will leave the links down below. You can either order them directly from their website or they're on Amazon as well for extra convenience, so check them out. And I will just say that it did take some time to properly level and adjust the tension cords, so just make sure you allow enough time for this project. It wasn't hard, but it did take a little bit of time. And as you will see in a little bit, my husband is actually using a power drill to lift it and raise it down. But if you don't have a power drill or simply don't want to use one, it also does come with the handle attachment to where you can do it manually, so it's up to you how you want to do it. But yeah, other than that, thank you FlexiMounts for sponsoring this video, and let's continue.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack.
And we are getting ready to wrap up this video, so before I show you the after shots of what everything looked like at the end, here are the before clips, so just to give you a reminder what it used to look like, and you can see the entire transformation. And having said that, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed and found a ton of organization inspiration. Please like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye guys.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out. we ain't got the time.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's video where I will be organizing my spice cabinet. I have put this off for a long time now and I need to get to it because, as you guys will see, it is in dire need of some organization. I had kind of just moved things in here when I did my pantry organization and I never really came around to actually organizing it, but in today's video I will be tackling just that, and with the help of some items from the Container Store as well as my new Cricut Joy, I will be able to create labels. And I'm also excited to share with you guys that the Cricut Joy is now available at the Container Store, so a one-stop shop. You can go find your containers, get your Cricut machine, as well as any materials for your Cricut Joy, all under one roof. So having said that, when they reached out to me to work together for this new announcement and collaboration, I absolutely had to do it because it's just a dream match made in heaven. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started because there's a ton to get done. First things first, I am going to start by washing all of the containers and organizers. That way they're nice and clean and ready for me to decant the spices into.
Lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on, and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. Sometimes when I'm reasoning about us, I know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back we would carry on, and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me?
Now that everything has been washed, it is time to start clearing out these shelves because clearly they are stuffed to the brim. You can't really get to any of the products that are in the back without making a mess and just taking everything out. So we're going to go ahead and clear this out, start with a clean slate, and then wipe down the actual shelves.
In the deep woods, alone with my feels, spend too much time thinking. In the end, you'll be with me. Maybe I'm just getting it now. Damn, I took a little time out. Demons really catching up. I mean, what if there's no meaning on my heart?
here's a close-up of what I had going for labels. I simply used a white chalk marker, and if you rubbed it, it would completely come off. So definitely not the most durable of labels.
Try to succeed with the stuff I do. Melodies and rhythm, like paying the bills with them. Get emotional.
As you can see, I did have some risers in the shelf, but it wasn't working as well as I needed it to, so that is why I bought a different riser that is actually extendable, so I can make it as narrow or wide as needed, and you guys will see me using that later on. But for now, let's go ahead and start wiping down the shelf so that we can get to cutting the shelf liner and installing it.
Demons really catching up. I mean, what if there's no meaning? No, my heart is slowly bleeding. You said we still got today. Trust me that right now it's all that matters. No, nothing lasts forever. This is just a winter I'm so rich. Not getting over it. Trust me that right now it's all that matters. No, nothing lasts forever. This is just a winter's itch.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside. Still got your lips on paper in a trash now. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Emily. I can't believe it's already over. Too late to talk and fix whatever's broken.
The next step is moving things into the container, so I'm starting off by looking at all the medicine, going through it, checking for expiration dates, and only keeping the things that are still good, placing them into these containers, and then I will move on to using the Lazy Susans, again also categorizing those. And like I mentioned earlier, or showed that clip, I had a plan that I had kind of drawn out myself, so I already had a good idea of what I was categorizing things into and where things would be placed. So I'm just going based off of that and turning that into reality. So I hope you guys enjoy watching these clips of me moving things around and decanting the spices before we can move on to my favorite part, which is creating the labels.
Leave and close my door. Who said it'd be easy to be in love? Who said that the sun would always shine? I'm not sure you realize what you are giving up. When did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily,
thought about you. Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do, when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich by trying?
And here is a clip of what things would look like with the chalk labels on them and everything decanted and organized. And you can see that it's not bad looking, but I'm still going to take it up a notch by creating my custom labels. So I thought I would go ahead and include this clip so you could see the difference that labels can make. But just before we start creating them, I'm going to go ahead and mount this magnetic wall plate onto the back of the door. That way it can sit there and just adhere properly, because I think you're supposed to let it sit before adding any weight to it. So I'm going to take care of that now, and while we create the labels, have it sit there so that it will be ready once my labels are ready.
Never knew, baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets on Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich by trying to see the upside?
So now moving on to the fun part, I'm going to start unboxing my Cricut Joy, and as you can see, this kit exclusively found again at the Container Store has everything you need to create the label straight out of the box. So not only do you get the machine, but you also get the starter kit tool set. You get the pins, the smart label paper, smart vinyls, transfer tape, and smart construction paper labels. So you are set to start creating your own customized labels. And because Cricut is a smart cutting machine, not only are you able to create labels, but it allows you to create personalized projects with hundreds of materials. And to do that, you will need Cricut's Design Space software, which is free and you can use either on desktop or mobile, as you see me doing here, where you can create your project and browse from hundreds of images and fonts. So again, it is very easy to use. I am simply typing in the text that I want to use, and Cricut Joy will be cutting it out for me in just a matter of minutes. Doesn't take super long, especially with this smart paper. You can feed it straight in without having to use a mat, and that just saves you so much time. So here I am adjusting the size of the labels and getting them ready to make with the smart vinyl in white, because you guys know I love the black and white. And simply following the instructions on the screen, it's super easy to use. It pretty much walks you through everything. You set your material. Again, I am using the smart vinyl, and then it tells you to make sure you have your cutting blade in, and if you are also going to be using the marker as I have, then it will tell you when to switch things out, how to load in the paper. It will make sure you have enough of it, and once that is done, it will prompt you to unload the paper once the labels are done. And then from there, it's simply a matter of weeding out the negative parts of the labels and using transfer tape to apply them to your containers.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, oh, a drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smile, like a flash in the universe. You are illuminating. I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the woo girls doing stage dives. I don't care at all, baby. You got my attention. So you were saying, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh, baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Even if I told you I could never let you go, I am not so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh, baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Oh, everything makes total sense when you're next to, when you're next to, when you're next to me.
And we are nearing the end of this organization project, so thank you if you're still watching here with me. In just a few more seconds, I will be sharing the before and the after footage so you guys can see the comparison of what it used to look like and how, with the help of the Cricut Joy, I was able to get organized and create beautiful labels for my container store products and just make my spice cabinet just much more functional, aesthetically pleasing, and just great overall. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, found some inspiration and organization ideas, and are now motivated to organize a space of your own. Please like this video if you did enjoy, subscribe if you are new and enjoy this type of content. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys. Hello everyone, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I will be focusing on organizing our new dresser as well as our master closet. So I will be moving some things around to make it better organized and just more functional overall. You might also notice this is a new style of video for me, so let me know what you think about it down in the comments, and I hope you really enjoy watching and get some motivation or inspiration from it. And quickly, I would like to thank True Earth for sponsoring this video. I will share more about them later on in the video, but for now, let's go ahead and get started. I would like to thank True Earth for sponsoring. True Earth reached out to me a couple of months ago, and honestly I was a little bit skeptical about their product because it was a new concept to me, but once they sent it over and now I have used it for over a couple of months, I have honestly been pleasantly surprised because not only does it do everything that it claims to do, but it also smells really good. It's good for the earth. There's no plastic in the packaging. It is also super easy and convenient to use because it's pre-measured, so depending on the load of laundry that you are washing, you can either use a full sheet, you can tear it into 2 strips, or cut that strip even in half for smaller loads. And also on top of that, the packaging is very slim and compact, so it's easy to store and organize, which you guys know that's always a plus in my book. And they do have fragrance-free sheets, but they also have the fresh linen, lilac breeze,
and baby, which is baby friendly as it is fragrance free for the little ones with extra sensitive skin.
And all of these smell really good. They are not overpowering, just enough scent to where you smell that it's there, but it's not giving you a headache or doing anything crazy.
These laundry strips have definitely been a game changer, and I love them so much that I don't know if I would go back to using the old type of detergent, because these just simplify my life in all aspects. Not only are they good for the earth, they're good for you and your home. They're also good for your wallet, and it even clears up some space in your cabinet. So what more can you ask for? This is a very well-rounded product. So I truly love the concept of these laundry detergent strips, but True Earth also offers other products on their website, which I will leave a link to down in the description box, so make sure you check that out. And if you would like to place your order, go ahead and try these out for yourself. You can save at checkout by using my code Marlene10 to save 10% off your total. And also True Earth was very generous to offer a giveaway for you guys, so be sure to check out all of the details down below in the description box to enter for your chance to win a sampler pack. It is time to start organizing the closet. So these baskets up here on the top I want to completely get rid of, and the pajamas I'm going to be moving into the dresser. I also have some clothes down here at the bottom that I have decluttered already, so we need to get these out of here and donated so that they are not just taking up floor space. sorting through my pajamas and leaving all of my short sleeve and shorts to one side while leaving all of my longer sleeve and pants to the other. I am all done with my side of the dresser, so I am going to continue with my husband's shorts and just his side of the dresser. Also, I wanted to mention that if you guys are looking into organizing, consider trying to match your dividers with the inside of your drawers, and that way it is very seamless, as I have done it here with the black dividers and the black lining of the interior of the drawers. This just makes it seem like nothing is there and just provides more cohesion while still providing the division that you need for organization. time to declutter a little bit more and get rid of these baskets. To create a more uniform look, it is a good idea to try and have all the hangers matching, and that is something you can work on slowly but surely, as I have. Now it is time for me to switch out my old pink hangers for these wood and black accent ones, and this will just give it that extra cohesive look. And that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to check out True Earth and the giveaway going on down in the description box, and I will see you all in the next one. Welcome to this video, which is an extreme bedroom makeover. What you are seeing now is what our bedroom used to look like, so we will be transforming this space into a very relaxing, modern, luxurious, clean lined space. But this has definitely been a labor of love. It has taken quite a while for us to look things up, get them ordered, wait for them to come in, and then actually execute the plan and put it all together. So I hope you guys enjoy the process and the transformation of this space. And thanks to Lily Silk for sponsoring this video. You guys will hear me talk more about them later on in the video. But for now, let's go ahead and get started with this process. The first step here was to clear out the space, and because we are transitioning from a queen size bed into a king size bed, we will not be able to keep the mattress or the mattress space, so we need to take everything out of here. And we had somebody that was going to come and pick it up, so we were trying to just keep it assembled and thought it would be just, you know, easy to load it up once they got here, but we had a really hard time trying to get that out of the room just the way it was. So even though you guys will see us struggling here trying to make it work, we eventually end up just having to disassemble it, as that is the only way we will be able to take it out of the bedroom. With the bed out of the way, now it's time to vacuum up all these floors and the area that was underneath the bed, as it was full of dust and lint and everything, so it definitely needed a good vacuuming. Our old nightstands, I was able to pick them up full of things all by myself, but these new ones, as you can see, are all mirrored, and I'm not sure if that's what it is or because they're just much better quality, but they weigh a ton, and even the two of us together, we were struggling to push these out of the way, but we needed to do so in order to fit the king size bed or headboard. But yeah, it is a struggle. Although they look beautiful and everything, I must say they weigh a ton. And also, just for reference, I will link as much as I can down below in case any of you are interested in something that I show or that you see here in the bedroom. So make sure you check out that description box for any links you might be looking for.
now that the bed is assembled as well as the mattress base, it's time to start unrolling the mattress. And this thing yet again was super heavy and hard to maneuver around even with the two of us, but let me tell you, it has been very well worth it. This Dream Cloud mattress is just really soft and just amazing. We've had great sleep on it. But yeah, it did take a little bit to get it on the bed and set up right, and it didn't help that I forgot or didn't really use the little tool that comes with it to open up the packaging. So I was having to be super careful using some scissors and making sure I wasn't going to puncture into the mattress. Some time has now passed and the mattress has fully expanded into the full size that it should be, and now it's time to do the same thing with the pillows before we can start dressing up this bed. But before we get into that, there's still a lot left to do in this bedroom. We still need to hang up the curtain rod, the curtains, some picture frames above the bed, and then I also want to add some finishing pieces to the dresser and the nightstands. These black and white picture frames with the stock photo in them look really nice already with everything else we have going on, but probably in the future I will be switching these out to some more personalized black and white photos of us, but for now they look really nice, so my husband is just taking care of hanging them up there, and having this laser really makes such a big difference. He thought he was going to have to fuss with them, but because we are able to use the laser and have everything leveled all at once, it was just a breeze to put everything together. I am not sure what happened to the footage of when we put down the carpet underneath the bed, but you guys can see a little bit of it here in the corner and you'll see a better look at it later on in the video. I just don't know what happened to that. But anyways, now we're moving on to the main focal point of any bedroom, which is the bed, and I'm simply throwing on a mattress protector on top of it because you never know if any spills are going to happen or anything, so you would like to protect your investment because mattresses are not cheap at all. So just in case, I would rather be safe than sorry. We're putting this mattress protector on, and then over top this goes the fitted sheet, as all of you know. Moving on to the flat sheet and the pillowcases, this is where Lily Silk comes in. So once again, thank you to them for sponsoring this portion of the video. I am super happy that they reached out to me and wanted to work with me because it has definitely changed the sleeping game. We have already experienced so many of the benefits of using silk in our bedding. And although I was aware of the benefits of silk, I never really had thought to get them for myself. My daughter actually has a silk pillowcase and silk bedding because she has curly hair. So I had heard about the benefits of no frizz and stuff, but I never thought to get it for myself. And now I truly regret not getting this earlier. And in case you have no idea what I'm talking about, silk has so many benefits. The first one, which is pretty important, is that it is naturally antimicrobial, which means that it is great for people with allergies or just to keep allergies at bay because it naturally repels dust and mold and all those nasty bacteria that can accumulate on your pillowcase if it were the regular cotton type. And it also helps reduce signs of wrinkles because it has less friction than your regular cotton pillowcases, and as we are all aging, that is always a plus, so definitely worth it. Alongside of that, it also helps to keep your skin nice and supple and moisturized because the silk is so soft that it just helps your body retain all that moisture. And on the hair part that I was saying earlier, it lessens hair breakage and frizz, so no more tangles and all of that waking up with crazy looking frizzy hair. And my husband's favorite is that it is a natural temperature regulator, which means if you're a hot sleeper like he is, this will keep you nice and cool throughout the night, as it is breathable and lightweight and just keeps you at the perfect temperature, sleeping better all night. And it does not stop there because Lily Silk has everything you can imagine with silk. They have a wide range of products including blouses, pajamas, pillowcases, bedding sets, and so much more in a large range of color and sizes. And honestly, I have had silk products before and none of them compare to these. These are extra soft and they just feel so luxurious. You'll have to get your hands on them so you can tell the difference. And now is the perfect time to do that if you guys are also interested in getting any of this because they are running their 12th anniversary sale during the month of August, so you do not want to miss out. I will put my discount codes here on the screen as well as in the description box down below, so make sure you take advantage of those and sleep in full luxury just like a celebrity would, which actually Lily Silk has worked with celebrities like Lucy Hale, Gwyneth Paltrow, among others, so you definitely deserve that too. The Lily Silk brand itself is pretty amazing in its operations and just overall structure because they are a zero waste company, which means that any fabric remains are used to make accessories such as silk eye masks or scrunchies. They also work with TerraCycle, which is a world-known recycling company that is committed to zero waste production. So altogether, they're doing a great thing for the environment, and using the mulberry trees, which is where their silk comes from, that tree already requires less water than cotton to grow, so it's very environmentally conscious. And they also produce their items from natural fibers instead of synthetic, so you know you're getting the best quality all together, as not all silk is created equal, and Lily Silk only uses 100% natural premium materials like the mulberry silk and Mongolian cashmere. Lily Silk is also keeping their products clean and toxin free, as they are certified with Oeko-Tex, and they never stop innovating, so they are very proud of their revolutionary natural gold silk collection, as well as their 100% charmeuse silk range with elasticity, which is a game changer in the silk industry. And now let's continue making this bed so you guys can see the amazing transformation of this bedroom. I have mentioned in previous videos, I like to get a size up in the bedding. So when I did have the queen size bed, I would actually have a king size comforter on it. That way I could have a little bit more wiggle room of the comforter hanging down on the sides, and it wouldn't look too skimpy, if you get what I'm saying. But now that I have the king size bed, there is not a size up that you can get in the bedding. So I kind of had a difficult time figuring out which comforter I did want to go to, until I ended up finding this one, which is an oversized comforter, and it fits perfectly, because even though my mattress is pretty deep and the bed is king size again, it still drapes nicely on all sides. So I will link that one down below as well. So yeah, I just thought I'd point that out in case you are on the hunt for one of these. Now moving on to the nightstands, I'm simply going to be wiping them down and putting all the finishing touches on top of them. And we will actually be switching out our chargers. We used to have the charger for the phone and the watch and everything, and that was just way too many cables to just have on top. So we found this organizer on Amazon, which I will link down below, and it truly makes a big difference because you no longer see all these cords everywhere. It's just nice and organized into one simplified stand. So it's super easy, and again, I will link it down below in case you guys are interested, because it is amazing. we are nearing the end of this video, which means it's time for the big reveal of how the bedroom turned out. But before we get into that, let's take a second to remember what it used to look like before. That way we can appreciate the big transformation, because in my eyes, now we have a dream bedroom. It's just so nice and clean and crisp and just very luxurious. And that wraps up today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching and found this inspirational, relaxing, or something of value to you. So thank you once again to Lily Silk for sponsoring this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye guys.